Fish farming, also known as aquaculture, is an increasingly popular agricultural practice in South Africa due to the growing demand for fish and seafood products. This sector presents an excellent opportunity for small-scale farmers to enter the market with relatively low startup costs and the potential for significant returns. This article will guide you through the essential steps to start a small fish farming business in South Africa, covering the necessary investment, potential profits, and key considerations for success. Understanding fish farming. Fish farming involves raising fish commercially in tanks or enclosures for food production. The most common types of fish farmed in South Africa include tilapia, catfish, and trout. Each species has specific requirements in terms of water quality, temperature, and feed, so it's essential to choose the right type of fish for your farming conditions and market demand. Initial planning and research. Before diving into fish farming, thorough research and planning are crucial. Consider the following steps: market research, understand the demand for different types of fish in your region. Identify your target market, which could include local consumers, restaurants, supermarkets, and fish processors. Feasibility study, conduct a feasibility study to determine the viability of your fish farming business. Consider factors such as water availability, climate, and local regulations. Training and knowledge, gain knowledge about fish farming techniques and best practices. You can attend workshops, take courses, or consult with experienced fish farmers. Choosing a suitable location. The location of your fish farm is critical to its success. Consider the following factors: water supply, ensure a reliable and clean water source. Fish require high-quality water for optimal growth and health. You may need to invest in water treatment systems to maintain water quality. Land, choose a location with enough space for ponds or tanks. The land should have good drainage and be easily accessible for transportation and maintenance. Climate, the climate should be suitable for the type of fish you plan to farm. For example, tilapia thrives in warmer waters, while trout prefers cooler temperatures. Setting up your fish farm. Setting up a fish farm involves several key steps. Pond or tank construction, decide whether you will use earthen ponds, concrete tanks, or plastic tanks. Each option has its advantages and costs. For small-scale farming, concrete or plastic tanks are often more manageable. Aeration and filtration systems, invest in aeration and filtration systems to maintain oxygen levels and water quality. These systems are essential for the health and growth of your fish. Fish stocking, purchase fingerlings or juvenile fish from reputable suppliers. Stock your ponds or tanks according to recommended densities to ensure healthy growth. Feed and nutrition, develop a feeding schedule and provide balanced nutrition to your fish. Commercial fish feed is readily available, but you can also supplement with locally sourced ingredients. Financial considerations. Starting a small fish farming business in South Africa requires a significant initial investment, but the potential returns can be lucrative. Here's a breakdown of the estimated costs and potential earnings. Startup costs, land and infrastructure. Depending on the location and size of your farm, land acquisition or rental can cost between 50,000 and 200,000 rand. Construction of ponds or tanks and installation of aeration and filtration systems can range from 100,000 to 300,000 rand. Equipment and supplies, this includes nets, feeders, water pumps, and testing kits, which can cost between 20,000 to 50,000 rand. Fish stocking, purchasing fingerlings can cost between 1 to 5 rand per fish, depending on the species and supplier. For a small-scale farm, you might start with 10,000 to 20,000 rand fingerlings, costing around 10,000 to 100,000 rand. Feed and operating costs, monthly feed costs can range from 10,000 to 30,000 rand, depending on the size of your operation. Other operating costs include labor, electricity, and maintenance, totaling around 5,000 to 10,000 rand per month. Potential earnings, the selling price of farmed fish varies by species and market demand. On average, tilapia and catfish can sell for 30 to 50 rand per kilogram. Assuming an average production of 1 kilogram of fish per stocked fish, and a survival rate of 80%, a small farm with 10,000 fish can produce 8,000 kilograms of fish. With a selling price of 40 rand per kilogram, your potential revenue can be 320,000 rand per harvest. Most small-scale farms can have 2 to 3 harvests per year, leading to an annual revenue of 640,000 to 960,000 rand. Key considerations for success: water quality management, regularly monitor and maintain water quality parameters such as pH, temperature, and oxygen levels to ensure optimal fish health. Disease control: implement biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction and spread of diseases. Regularly inspect fish for signs of illness and consult with a veterinarian if needed. Marketing and sales: develop a marketing strategy to reach your target customers. Establish relationships with local buyers and explore opportunities for direct sales to consumers. Sustainability: practice sustainable fish farming by minimizing environmental impact. This includes proper waste management, reducing water usage, and using eco-friendly feed options. Starting a small fish farming business in South Africa can be a rewarding venture with proper planning, investment, and management. By understanding the market, choosing the right location, and implementing best practices, you can establish a profitable fish farm. While the initial costs can be significant, the potential returns make fish farming an attractive option for aspiring entrepreneurs. With the growing demand for fish and seafood, now is an opportune time to dive into the world of aquaculture. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful articles.